I've been wanting to go on one of these for a while. Today I'm on the Mondial HPS 125, and this has been one of those bikes that I've looked at in the showroom for a while. So it's nice to be out on it today. There's just so much to look at. This for me is one of those bikes where you look at something and go, oh wow, that's different. Oh my god, look at that. Ah, look at that. And it's just everywhere you look, there's just a design feature on it that is just something that I've just not seen before. So you'll have to bear with me if it feels a bit kind of all over the place, this review. It is just purely because my eyes are kind of pointing in all different directions with this bike, because there's just so many little quirky things on it. But I absolutely love the style of it. So please tell me what you think about it in the comments. Straight to the close-up then. The HPS 125. What do you think of this? There's just so much to look at on this bike. So much. So hopefully I'll try and do it justice as I'm going around, because I'm just blown away by it, because you don't expect this kind of level of engineering from a 125. Just look at it. It's an absolute marvel. I mean, even down to, look at the brake discs on the back. Look at the state, what's going on there? That's the brake disc on the front. What on earth? My senses are working overtime here. So the exhaust, I do think the exhaust, again, it's just another engineering marvel for me, because you've not got loads of like exhaust pipes going around everywhere and it just looks all messy and untidy. It's just really stylish how they've done it. The seat is lovely and comfortable. Now it does actually look very, very thin compared to some bikes I've been on recently, but that is really comfortable. Not sure about the pillion seat though. You have to have a small arse, aren't you, to get on the back of that. I'm sure for a small journey it'd be fine. These gorgeous spoked wheels as well, which I think suit the bike down to the ground. Far end mirrors, I think suit this bike, and they are quite substantial as well. It's not like some plastic cheapy add-on. It is proper metal that feels proper. Everything about this bike feels expensive, feels very premium. I'll show you the screen startup as well. On these, for me, again, this is something that just shows you how much of a premium motorbike this is, because you just don't get this on 125s generally. This is something you get on a bike that is about £10,000 more. How nice is that? That's absolute Gucci, that. So screen wise, there's a lot going on, but it is lovely and clear. Hopefully it's coming across okay on the camera. But you've got your rev meter going across the top. We've got your speedo there. We've got trip computers. We've got total miles. We've got fuel gauge, engine temperature. We've got clock. We've got gear indicator. Price wise for this bike, Moto are selling these for, I believe, just under £4,000. They are what I would consider to be quite expensive for a 125 motorbike. That being said, it is a case of you get what you pay for, because this bike feels like a premium motorcycle. It feels like you are sat on something special, worth every single penny. Just look at it. It's being engineered to the absolute max, like you can see with the braking system on the front and the back. You can see with the exhaust, you've got Aprilia engines for these things as well. Have I ever seen a better looking 125 motorbike? No, not for me. For me, this has got to be the best looking 125 motorcycle that money can buy. I just keep doing laps of it. Apologies, but I just can't help myself. Just keep doing laps. Because everything about this bike just screams class. Now, I know I generally look cool on everything because I'm so handsome and slim. I'm 5'8", and generally anything below 800mm seat height, I'm fine, flat footing. This has got a seat height of 785mm, so I'll jump on, show you just to confirm. Oh, you're not sat up straight, you're not like that, you are just bent over, only slightly, but it is a comfortable place to be. I'm certainly not having any problems with how it feels, and it's nice, it's a lovely position. Let's start it up so you can hear how it sounds. It sounds alright. Right, that is going to do us for the walk round. I need to go out and ride this bike some more because that's what it's all about. Something like this needs to be ridden. As much as I love looking at it, I'm going to love riding it more, so stay with me for that. I really do love the style of these bikes. They're so different to everything else that's out there. This does feel very, very nippy. As far as 125s go, it feels like it's got quite a bit of oomph to it. Yeah, certainly has got a nice little pickup to it. My bottom is in its happy place on this seat. It feels nice. That screen looks amazing. It's unbelievably clear. You don't normally on cheaper bikes get screens of that quality, and you don't. It goes with you generally get what you pay for, don't you? It's difficult for me to do the bike justice during a walk round because I know a hell of a lot of work has gone into the engineering of this bike, and a numbnuts like me is not clever enough to point it all out. So I will put the specs and facts and figures and everything at the end of this video, so if you're interested in all of that, then make sure you stay to the end. I just like to kind of point out really things that I like the look of, things that I like the feel of, and for me personally, this bike ticks a hell of a lot of boxes. I would say if you were interested in a 125 and you financially, money is not really an issue, go for this, because this bike it's something special. It feels really, really comfortable. It's got plenty of poke to it. It's got so much speed that you don't actually. I didn't expect it for a 125. I didn't expect it to be anywhere near as nippy as what this is. In fact, I don't even want to say nippy because it's quick. It feels loads quicker than the TNT 125 that I've got. Looking for a cheap 125, this isn't that. If you're looking for a quality 125, then this is it. You want to be a bit of an individual, don't you? And I've not seen many of these out and about on the roads. I haven't, and I think that's the beauty when you buy something like this. There's not loads of them out and about, so you will stand out. It has got a lovely sound to it. When you wind it on, It just sounds very sporty. The screen is the focal point, but it looks so unbelievable. I mean, bear in mind that we're daytime riding now, and it looks that clear in the daytime. It'd be interesting to see what it would look like at night, whether or not that dims down a bit, because I should imagine that'd be quite bright, that. But I'm not playing in the night in this, so if you've got one of these bikes, let me know. How does it fare at night time? Does it glare or does it dim a little bit? I don't know. But I can't really fault this bike. I mean, if I was to get really critical, the only thing I would say really is it's coming down to the price. It's an expensive 125, so it's going to be out of the reach of a lot of people because of the price. And that's just fact, because it's not quite twice the price of the TNT that I got, but it's about £1,600 more, which is quite expensive in itself. So, you know, it is expensive, but I can see where the expenses actually come from. I can see why it's expensive. You can see when you look around this bike, you can see why it's so expensive, because it is just absolute class. So you do get what you pay for. Oh, I tell you what, I have found something that's awkward. That kickstand. That kickstand's a bit of a pain to get your foot to. So, because you've got where your foot peg is there, to actually get your kickstand down is a bit of a faff. But that's one minor issue with the whole of this bike. It's absolutely lovely. Back to Into Moto. I've just dropped off the Mondial, absolutely gorgeous bike. That's going to do me for today. If you've liked the video, if you're into the Mondial, if you think I should have a shave, in fact there'll only be my missus commenting on that, hit that subscribe button. I really do appreciate it. Thank you very much, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers guys.